Hey everybody, Happy New Year 2016. It's here. Molly STONE-BIBB, Executive Leader with Avon, National Recruiter, Trainer, and hopefully somebody who can help you figure out some things here for 2016. I am so excited about this company, Avon Products, North America. Um, we have got some great things coming. Uh, that Avon is going to be bringing to us soon, I'm sure, within the next few months. There are going to be some changes. I think they're all going to probably be great changes, and that's what we're all looking for. But let's not worry so much about what's coming. I want us to go back a little bit, and I want us to think about how our 2015 was and exactly what did you do or not do in 2015? Think about that. What did you do or not do? It's time dun, 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 to take responsibility of your business and your actions, whether that's for your life or rather that is for your business if you're a leader. What did you do or not do as a leader, as a customer service person, being a representative? What did you take responsibility for? What did you do to go the extra mile? And what didn't you do? And by the way, I'm preaching to myself, okay? I've really had to look, especially over the whole year, when certain things weren't going right, whether it was with my life or with my business. You can start blaming everybody and everything, but in essence, you must start with you. You must say, what did I do? I feel that a lot of people say all the time, well, Molly, I worked my tail off in this business. But if I really broke it down with them and say, what does working your tail off really mean? Does that mean, like with a regular job, that you put 8 hours or more into your business and you made nothing for it? Or you're the person who put in an hour here, didn't do anything the next day, maybe made a couple of phone calls. Maybe in the end, if you really, really dictated your time, that you could say, oh, I put a couple of hours into it today. Or it was an order day, so I put 4 hours into it today. But my question to you is, it is a 2-week period. So what did you really do or not do that could have changed how your business looks going into 2016? We all have to ask ourselves that. That's the truth. It's no different if you're working on your marriage or lack thereof, if you're working on your relationships with people, if you're working on your physical self. I mean, what did you do? What did you do consistently? What did you kind of toy with? What didn't you? You can just go on and on and on. But the thing is, the first thing I would tell you to do is identify what was working. Identify the things that you know that when you really did them, maybe it's tossing brochures in driveways, maybe it's hand-to-hand combat and making sure that you're putting a brochure in everybody's hands you come in contact with and you're getting their information on a little post-it or a notepad or whatever it was. Maybe it's consistency in contacting your customers each campaign and making sure you're asking them, what can I get you from the current brochure that I dropped off at your home? Maybe it's realizing what your customers like and you see that it's on sale and calling and say, hey, I know you use this and hey, it's on sale. Would love to be able to order you 1 or 2 of those. Can I get that for you? For a leader, maybe it's somebody who's suddenly disengaged and you know they must be. You know something might be going on, but you're not calling to try to figure out what it is. Or maybe there was something you should do and you know you shouldn't. I mean, look, we're not responsible for everybody's businesses. But if somebody reaches out, you need to make sure you reach back out. I mean, let's talk about sales just themselves. I've been hearing a lot on the Onward group about people who wanted to hit President's Club or they didn't hit President's Club this year. And then here come the excuses of why they didn't hit President's Club or Honor Society or Rose Circle or whatever it is they're trying to hit. And I love the fact that it always never starts with them. It's always, well, Avon didn't give us double and triple dollars enough. Ain't that something? Y'all need to get off the double and triple dollars. You really do. When I started this business in 2004, there was no such thing as double and triple dollars. If I didn't sell $10,100 worth of products by the end of the cycle, guess what? I didn't make President's Club. I never made it because Avon gave me false amounts. It gave me double on campaigns on things that I really didn't sell. And I have to tell you something. After doing it the right way and then knowing that I can make that same level, and the only way I'm making it is because of what Avon is handing me on a silver platter, just never made me feel like I succeeded. I know it's fine for Avon to help, and I think Avon thought they were absolutely doing a great thing with those things. But the truth of the matter is, I feel like they kind of held you back from knowing what your true potential was. I believe that if selling at President's Club level is $10,000, I believe that you should be able to get out there for $400 or more each campaign. And then when you think about holiday campaigns like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Easter, most of the time you're doing much more over that. I believe that you should be able to do that and be on your way to Honor Society. Even starting out, this girl right here in that first campaign and having the $53 order, barely making the cutoff for a $50 order to make anything, I realized very quickly I had to get out there and I had to get some more customers. End of story. If my sales were going to go up, it's because I had to obtain the customers. And no, I didn't know a whole lot of people around me. And yes, I did think my family was going to buy all that Avon from me. Boy, was I wrong. That did not happen. So, you know what? Sure, my second job was delivering papers. I didn't know those people personally. They didn't even know I was the one dropping off a paper in their driveway. But the point is, I started getting brochures to all those people, and gradually, one customer, two customers at a time, I started obtaining customers, and my orders started going up from 100 and something to 200 something. And yes, within a few months, I was doing $300 and $400 orders, and by Christmas, I was doing $700 and $800 orders. And the next year, I was doing $1,000, $1,100 orders. But I have to tell you something. Even with two other jobs, having my main job 40 hours plus a week, and doing the newspaper 2 evenings a week, and which really kind of destroyed 4 days, I had to really press, because I knew that this was the only job I had where if I did more, I could earn more. And to me, that was just smart business right there. If you could earn more, why not do more instead of doing the same old thing and getting the same old pay? That just didn't make much sense to me. So I started doing that, and I started realizing that I had to quit making the judgment for people about do they look like they would like Avon? Do they act like they would like Avon? Or maybe I just didn't want the no. Because I was that person too who was so scared of the no. And then, you get one or two, three, four, five no's in a row. You're like, nobody does Avon. Nobody loves Avon. I know there's millions of people in the world, but because 4 people told me no, nobody likes Avon. That's just how it is. Guess I'm not going to be no good at this, am I? Really? That's how it's going to be? Are you hearing me here? Come on. That's not smart. That's not smart. I hate the excuse, but Molly, I live in a rural area. There is nobody but cows and chickens. Well, even a good cow could use a tube of lipstick. Let's be for real, okay? The point is, somebody has to own them cows. Are you going up and figuring out what they can use? People, oh, I live amongst the Amish community. I gotta tell you something. Even the Amish community can find something from Avon that they like. Maybe they're not into the makeup and the hair products and everything, but the point is, we have more than just that. See, it's your thinking, guys. You can spend the rest of 2016 blaming Avon and blaming your situation or your geography on something, on what you didn't obtain in 2015. Or you can say, I may not have met my goal in 2015, but 2016 is going to be my year. And not because I'm waiting for Avon to give me something, but because I'm going to go out there and I'm going to obtain more customers. I'm going to take care of the customers that I have. If I want to build a team and be a leader, I'm going to get out there and let everybody know. I'm going to use social media to my advantage. None of this stuff takes an expert. But what it does take is somebody who's not scared of work. What it does take is somebody who doesn't want to sit on their ass all day long and wait for the business to come to them. That is what it takes. But the deal is, are you that person? Yeah, again, I'm talking to you. You see when I'm talking to you. If you're watching it, are you that person? I would love to tell you that all this came very easy for me. That hitting one of the top levels in the company and being the top seller came easy. I have been in this business almost 12 years, and I have to tell you, it's fun, it's entertaining. I've made awesome friends through it. But I have had downtimes in this business, and I have had many times that I have not liked decisions that Avon has made. And I have had many times when I just felt like, oh, is it worth it? You know, maybe this isn't for me. What do I do? And the point is, when I really think about it, and I'm not looking for a scapegoat, I can't really imagine my life not having Avon in it. It feels like it should have been there all along, even though I was a customer too. You know, when I got into this business, I had to decide that yes, I was going to have to sacrifice some hours and put into my business. I was going to have to take ideas and make them my own. That does not mean that you have to do something exactly like Molly Stone-Bibb says it, or Lisa Wilbur, or Teresa Paul, or Lisa Scola, or you know, Vondell McKenzie, or whoever it is that you're watching out there. But you can take that idea, you know, reading A View from the Top. There are 3 volumes. You can take something from the Joanne Niedenheisers and the Linda Montavons of Avon, and you can take something and say, I like this idea. I'm not sure if that would work exactly right for me, but if I tweak it, I can make it work for me. How about Milagros Garcia in her baskets? And you're going to go, oh my gosh, but if I don't do it like her, and I don't have a bus to get in front of, and I don't have this or that, and I cannot be out in the Florida sunshine, oh hogwash, you are already looking for excuses. You can take an idea and you can make it your own, and you can decide that success is on your agenda, that you are wired to win with Avon in 2016. You can watch every video I have twice, 3 times. But if you're not willing to take something that I say in those videos and put it into action, guess what? It ain't happening, Cupcake. You're going to be sitting in the same place complaining about the same old thing and just blaming everybody except the person you should be blaming, which is that person looking back at you in the mirror. That's right. I have to say that too. Yeah, it's true. There are things that can happen in our lives that maybe can slow down the progress. Maybe it can hinder what we're doing. Maybe we get pissed and then we don't work as hard because we're pissed about something. Well, you need to get pissed off that you are not where you want to be. And you need to get there. Oh my gosh, I was listening to Darren Hardy today. I actually posted it. I don't know when you're watching this, but this is in January, and he posted something. If you don't know who Darren Hardy is, Google him, look him up. Follow him on Facebook. He's amazing. He's changed my life, and he has changed how I look at things. And he was talking about you need to get pissed. If you haven't lost the weight you wanted to lose, if your business isn't where you think it is, if you're not the leader you should be, if you don't think you're making enough money, if you're not driving the car that you want to drive, if you're not living in the house you want to make, if you are not making the money you want to make, then get pissed about it. When you get pissed enough, maybe you'll turn around and do something about it. Because in the end, it is all up to you. You have to decide that, you know what you can do in the cold, what you can do consistently, what you are going to do in your everyday travels, what you are going to do to build your business. You know, you can say, you know, it pains me to look at people on my team who have been doing Avon for 2 and 3 years, and when I look at their orders, I am seeing them do $150 orders at Christmas time. Ridiculous, people. Completely ridiculous. Nobody should be doing $150 worth of orders if you are out there getting those books into the hands of people or sharing your website and showing people what you're excited about in this company. Because it begins with you. And in the end, at the end of 26 campaigns, it ends with you. And then you have to take that hard look as that ball comes down and we are getting ready to say goodbye to 2015 and say hello to 2016. Don't just make the goals, make the plans. Just don't make the plans. You need to put the plans into action. And when you put the plans into action, you got to do it more than one time. If something doesn't work right the first time, don't give up. Go try it again. Maybe you got something wrong. Maybe you need to tweak something. If it doesn't work for you after you've tried it quite a few times, a dozen times, 3 dozen, 4 dozen times, I would tell you maybe you want to try something else. But isn't that grand about our business? We have so many things that help build our business. We have so many ways to get it out there. Look, we're not a party plan company where the only way you can sell product is to have a party and have a bunch of people come. Lord knows I couldn't have done this business if that's what it was all about when I first started. We have the freedom as independent sales representatives with Avon to run our business our way. You heard all the songs of people saying, what was the commercial? Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce, special orders don't upset us. All we ask is that you let us serve it your way. I think that was Burger King. But the point is, Avon is the king of that. If you don't like this, we have this. If you don't like that color, we got this color. If this isn't exactly the skincare you want, let me find you the one that you do. But are you the one who's just guilty of, oh, you didn't like that? Okay, yes, ma'am, we have a return policy. Yeah, yeah, you can give it back. Are you helping them find the one that they need? So they found one that didn't work. Find them one that does work. That's why Avon has the return policy that they have. If you don't have customers, what are you waiting for? Are you going to tell me there's no offices within a 50-mile radius of you? That there's no shopping centers? What, do you just shop at the little gentle store and that's it? I don't want to hear it. Avon has given us a path and has given us so many different ways that we can share our products and we can share our opportunity. But I think what happens is it's not that you don't believe in Avon. I think it's that you don't believe in yourself enough. But let me be clear. Just sitting there where you're at now and watching this video is not going to make you believe in you. You must get out and perform. You must get out there and you must prove to yourself that you can do more today than you did yesterday. And it's pretty easy when you didn't do nothing yesterday, you know what I'm saying? There are things out there that can help your business. We have put together what we call the Formidable Four, which is Lisa, aka Freakin' Wilbur, Big Money, Teresa Paul, my lovely T, and the beautiful Lisa Scola, and myself, Molly STONE-BIBB, Mo, to all my friends. And there is free training, free help, free life skills, free what happened when this happened to us, free this is how we did this. I mean, the subjects, I mean, it's out there. You can watch it on, you can listen to it by phone, live. You can listen to the replays. You can even listen to it on the computer. We all do videos about so many different things. And I'm not telling you to sit your tail in front of the TV or in front of there all the time and just listen and watch. Because if you're not putting any of it to work, it ain't going to help you. But you need, where can you go where it ain't boring? It's pretty entertaining sometimes to get on there. And because what? Because we're real, because we're honest, because we don't care if our hair is all tousled up and all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. I mean, shoot, half the time if you're having a call, I could be in my pajamas drinking a glass of wine. It can be however you want it. But we're sitting here giving you good information that if you don't want our information, you can surely get it from a bunch of other people out there who are offering. Not to mention Avon University training is there for you. But how many of you have truly taken it? Have you taken it? Have you figured out what is best to help you understand the product, understand what we do here? 2016 is no different than 2015, except you cannot go back to right or wrong in 2015. You cannot go back and make more sales for 2015, but you can move forward in 2016 and you can be wired to win with Avon. The voltage can be electrifying if you catch on and decide you're not waiting for the next handout. You're going to get out there and you're going to make some things happen, and you are going to be where you want to be with your goals, whether it's President's Club, Honor Society, Rose Circle, McConnell, Council, Inner Circle. I don't care. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a gold ambassador? Do you want to be a gold leader? Do you want to be a silver executive? That's my goal this year, is silver executive. You know what that means? I got people on my team who've got to title up in order for that to happen to me. That means that I've got to make more sales. They got to make more sales. But if you're not excited, they're not going to get excited. And by the way, you can keep bringing them on, but if you are not teaching them the value of direct sales, which is what we do, sales in that awesome brochure that we have with Avon, if you are not showing them how to move the product, how to get the customers, how to have fun in this business, and that it doesn't have to be like every other job out there. I mean, you need to get out there and show them this is the real deal. And if you're new to Avon and you're watching this video, I'm telling you, this is the real deal. Don't give up. You could just be at the brink of the breaking point of something great that you need to hear, that you need to learn. This is the place to do it. You need to be on our calls. You need to be on Monday Madness every other Monday with Wilbur. You need to be on Thursday evenings, every other Thursday evening with Scola, Success with Scola. You need to be listening to Tuesdays with Teresa, the opposite week. And then, of course, Friday night, every other Friday night, Onward Friday night call with me and Lee. I'm telling you, fun, excitement, success, business at its best. And if you will take some of these things that you learn and you will make new goals, doable goals, and then break them down into little pieces, I'm telling you, you can change your life, you can change your financial status, you can change how you think about yourself, and let me tell you the topper, other people will start thinking differently about you. Oh yeah, it happens. Everybody who used to talk about you and go, crazy woman selling Avon, she don't know what she's doing. Suddenly it's going to be, oh my God, I knew you could do it all the time. I knew you could do it. I was right behind you. And you're like, really? That's all right. Just give it to them. You know how it goes. So let's be successful in 2016. Let's do this. Let's rally around each other. Have fun in the Onward group and all the other groups. I mean, get with the program and decide that Avon is going to be your road to your success, to a better journey for you. Join me. Don't give up. Don't quit. Quitters, you just going to keep quitting. You're just going to keep quitting and running to other things, and you're not going to be any better at those things than you were because you're just going to keep quitting. Stop it. Stop it. No more quitting. Okay? So let's do this. 2016 is upon us. And you know what? We just started getting cold weather here because we had a 70-degree Christmas, and that don't happen in Maryland. But I have to tell you, it's okay because I am determined. I am going to keep moving forward. I know there will be pitfalls this year. There has been every year of my life. No matter what, there's always been something personal or business-wise that I have had to overcome, that I have had to fight with myself, that I have had to say, is it worth it? But the point is, I'm still here, right? Still here pressing, and every time I decide that this is it, I'm not giving up, I get over that hump. Here I still am talking to you about the best company out there, Avon Products. Okay? So stick with it. Happy New Year. And you know what? I want to hear about your successes. Let me know. Hit me up on Facebook in the Onward group. See you later, guys. Onward, no matter what.